Well, these are Johnny's aeroplanes that he's made over the last few months. Johnny is, how old are you?
7.
7. Right, you're gonna tell me what all the airplanes are then?
Well, this one I made at my friend's house called Zoe. Well, it's sort of made up one. This one just has quite a lot of big guns, and yeah. This is a made up one, and don't know what that is. This is one of the best inventions. It's a truck, so you can see has the radiator on the front and has that big cover thingy on the back, so lots of war people go in there, and so that's driving spot. So
And that's from 633 Squadron, isn't it?
yeah, so that's an OP. This made that one out of just tools and stuff. Just made that one. This is just made up. And this is Mosquito. This is out of 633 Squadron, and so that's Mosquito. Has a little door underneath, so that opens up so the war people can just climb in there and yeah, just drive, and that's quite a good one. This is quite an old one, because this was only the second one I made, so that this one was made quite a long time ago. That's Mosquito 2. So I made these 2 cannons out of Lego. That's there for my war things, and this is for my war collection. It's a fire truck. No, it's a little bit made up because it has lots of water things. There's a tank there that sprays out water from the back, and 2 on the sides, and 1 on each side, and 2 on the front. So, this Mosquito is my favourite plane. It's a very, very, very good plane, because there's a little ladder that goes up so they can climb a little door like I showed you with that one. And the wheels go down, so that, and they also go up into the engine, so it actually even stands on them, so it's a very good thing. And then here, all the bombs, are 10 bombs in there. This is off Mosquito Movie too, so it's just like bottle lids, and then that bomb on there, so yeah, just put the bottle lid there, just make it a bit more heavier, so it doesn't just flap down to the ground, because if it's windy it'll just fly away. And this is all just pretend playing with Daddy gave it to me. I like playing with it actually, so I pretend it's like this fire plane. So I pretend it has 6 water bombs on here, so it can drop the water bombs on a fire, and I pretend it has 4 squirters on the wings, like hoses, and there are some big fat blown up balloony things that get blown out of here, and they're like cars of little things coming out, and people can go in them if they're injured. They're like little beds that pop outside, because it's not a very big plane, so I need to check. So I pretend it goes quite slow because there's lots of things on it, so that's that plane. And this is quite a good plane. This is a seaplane. So as the propeller there, see, and the engine around the propeller. So these are the floaters.
It's got a radial engine, hasn't it? That one.
Yeah. So the wings on top, and it's quite good because it has little doors and people can go in there. So that's a good thing. And also, this is a Jeep, a war Jeep. It's in that khaki colour. I ordered this one, it was $10. Someone actually made that. It's very good because it actually has these grippy things on the wheels, and this is a Hurricane, Hawker Hurricane. This was the first plane I made. So this was made quite a long time ago now actually. So it has these wheels, but see how good this one is to something like this mosquito and that one. It can hardly do anything because that one, the wheels can go down, there's a little door that opens and the bombs drop, but this one hardly has anything. All the detail on this, what you can see, is all I knew at the start. That isn't very much, but if you look at the new ones, they have lots of detail on them. See, it doesn't even have propeller there, but see this one, that one does, so it took quite a long time for me to know how to put them. This is a flying fortress too, just like that one over there, but just a lot smaller. So it only has this turning around thing on the bottom, and so that's quite good actually. This one has this sort of one gun at the front and one at the back, and has the two guns sticking outside again, and that's a fortress, flying fortress. I don't know what this one is because it's sort of like half Hurricane or half Spitfire, so I can choose which one I want it to be, Hurricane or Spitfire. Mainly it sort of looks like the body's a bit like a Hurricane, but the wings and all the detail is like Spitfire, so call it half Spitfire, half Hawker Hurrah. Yeah.
What about the wooden one?
I call that one a Hurrah. So well, this one is actually made out of wood. The propeller's a bit broken. I might have to.
It keeps breaking, that one, doesn't it? The wings keep breaking. We have to keep gluing it together again.
Yeah. So but it's still good. It's only because I'm quite weak with this one for some reason. I don't know why. I can't find the wheels, but there are these wooden wheels, and you put them in those holes so it can stand up on the wheels. But I don't know where they are now. So this is a very good one. It's actually kind of shaped it really well, so it goes smaller and smaller and smaller. So that one's a good one. Got a little metal cannon here, which is actually a sharpener. Yes, Mustang here. It's another Mustang like the one I have there from the kit. Mustang has 2 petrol tanks, the 6 TR2 machine guns. This one's quite good. That one has 2 bombs here, but this one has 2 petrol tanks here, so it can go further. That's a good thing. This one, this is B fighter. This was night fighter, so it fought at night. Yeah, so it has 4 people in it, 2 in there in that cockpit, and 1 in there and 1 in there. Well, I think that's 4. I'm sure it really does, but so the propellers, they're spinning round, so it just looks like those bottle tops. Yeah, it's quite a good one. So, oh yeah, this is about the last one. Well, 2 more to go. This is a Liberator. It's a Liberator. It's very heavy, so I'll just show it over here. It's heavy because it has lots of acorns in it actually. Acornsies.
Okay.
So my car's down here has 2 machine guns on the back, so it's like cockpit on the back. There's one on the front, just like the one on the back. What are those turny cockpits called?
Turrets.
These are 2 turrets, and a turret is like a cockpit and has 2 machine guns on it. That's all it is. But it's stuck onto a plane and it can go up and down like that, so the guns can point up high at the plane, and it can turn round and round too. So they're very good actually, very good cockpits. So there's one on the bottom, 4 engines, and now I'll tell you why it's very heavy. Well, it's heavy because it has acorns in it. It has acorns in it because of these for bombs actually. Might be a bit funnier. There they are, lots of acorns. 17, there's supposed to be 20, but I planted some in the garden actually, so they've not grown yet. They're very old, so I don't know if they will ever grow. So, watch this. Kabush, boom, big, poof. Yeah, so they all fall out and blow up. Well, I don't really, just pretend. So,
Right, one more.
one more to go, and then I'll just tell you a little bit more detail. Right, this is a mosquito. It was made quite a long time ago, but you know, not so long. Has a wheel there. There are wheels here. They go up and down in the engines, so they're quite good actually. There's a cockpit that opens here. You can go in the cockpit. And they won't slide all the way down here because there's sort of a wall of sellotape here, so they can't fall. And it has 4 little machine guns at once.
What type of machine guns are those?
They're right now.
Brownings.
Pardon?
Brownings.
They're 20mm cannons.
Are they cannons, are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
20mm cannons. So yeah, I might know a little bit more than Dad because do lots of things with these. So I have 2 books that belong to me that are warplane books. And that's how I find so much about these actually. So, you know, because I'm really into warplanes, so actually find a lot about them really. I've just been to school and made a plane at school and so I'm just into so much, and I've ordered a kicked mosquito just like that Spitfire and Hurricane and Mustang. I've ordered a kit just like those, but it's just bigger, like a normal mosquito. So I have a lot of fun playing with these. There's a lake down that way. We can feed the ducks, feed the seagulls, or pelicans, black swans, yeah, moorhens, or loads of kind of birds. Cockatoos, sort of so many. So down at the lake, I always take one and fly around the lake. Have fun with it. It's just really fun. But it's just about my imagination. That's all the fun it really is. Because, like, say if it didn't have any imagination, I couldn't pretend they shot bullets, could I? And they'll be like, oh no, I'm going to get shot down by an invisible plane. Anyway, that's all imagination. And anyway, it won't be fun with all the imagination. Because it can't actually fly. Because without imagination, you can pretend it'll fly, you can pretend it drops bombs and
Right, okay.
so, yeah, without my imagination, you couldn't play with them. It's quite sad. But it's
Okay.
what you do have imagination, actually, so, yeah. Well,
So,
thank you for listening about this warplane video thing, but you can see it again whenever you like. May teach you a little bit about warplanes, And you might want to make these warplanes too. Thank you.